guys, it's time for Kitchen Math on location. That's right, we have moved out of the kitchen and we have gone on a field trip into the, get ready for it, living room. I know you guys are so excited about that. Yeah, I'm not turning the camera around because I haven't cleaned yet. So anyway, for math today, we're going to be talking about computing with customary units. And that's just a fancy term for you're going to add and subtract using your different measurements. So you guys know how to add, you know how to subtract, so you're going to be able to get this done. Now I have 4 examples that I briefly want to go over with you just to address some things that might be a little bit of a hiccup. But once you see that, your old brain's going to go, oh yeah, I would have figured that out, no problem. But I do want to go over them just in case. So I've got my trusty Expo marker and our on location whiteboard, and let's look at our first one together. So we have 8 yards and 5 inches plus 3 yards and 4 inches. So let's just go ahead and add that up. 5 plus 4 is 9. Absolutely right. And make sure you bring down the measurement. Don't just put 4 or 9 there. You need to make sure you bring the measurement down with that. And then we say 8 plus 3 is, going for it. Who's going to get it first? Who's going to get it first? I think I see Lillian. What is it? It's 11. Absolutely right. So we have 11. Ooh, let me make that look a little prettier. And notice I bring the measurement down. We have 11 yards, 9 inches. Easy peasy. That is no problem whatsoever. So let's look at this next one. Again, it's an addition problem. And we have 2 hours, 51 minutes plus 4 hours, 29 minutes. So again, let's begin our process by adding. We say 1 plus 9 is, thank you, Gabby, it's 10. I'm going to drop my 0, carry my 1. 1 plus 5 is, thank you, Ella, 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Got it. And then I'm going to drop down my measurement and move to my next one. 4 plus 2, everybody 6. That's right. You're all shouting. Don't shout in class. You know better than that. 2 plus 4 is 6. And we drop down our measurement. Now, for right now, it says our answer is 6 hours and 80 minutes. But there's a little bit of a hinky with that because how many minutes are in an hour? And we're doing a dual measurement here. We have 6 hours, 80 minutes. Now, remind me how many minutes are in an hour. Thank you, Jack. 60 minutes in an hour. So we have over an hour here, right? So our answer is 6 hours, 80 minutes. But then we say there are 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to take away that 60 minutes, which would leave us with 20 minutes remaining. And we're going to transfer that hour over here. So instead of 6 hours, we now have that additional hour that has come because we have an overage in our minutes. So when you're doing your math activity page, I want to see both. I want to see how you solved it by going through the addition or subtraction process, whatever it's going to be, and then the changes that you made to make sure it reads correctly with that unit of measurement because you have those 2 units there. So notice I have 6 hours, 80 minutes, 7 hours, 20 minutes. Yes, don't ask me. You have to do both. I want to see both. Got it? Good. All right, so I'm going to move over here just a little bit more. You may not be able to see me all the way, but you'll hear my voice, which I know is all you need to do. So let's look at our next one together. We have 3 feet, 10 minutes. Minus, notice we're moving into subtraction here, minus 1 feet, 10 minutes, or 10 inches. Yikes. So 10 minus 10, who can give that to me? I'm out of the screen, but in your hearts, 10 minus 10 equals 0. Absolutely right. 0. 3 feet minus 1 foot equals 2. So you can write this one of 2 ways. You can write it the way I have it here, 2 feet, 0 inches. But if this is 0, there's nothing really to list. So you could write it 2 feet 0 inches, or you could just write it with the 2 feet. Okay? So just note that there. This is the last one I kind of want you guys to look at, so you're thinking this through. We have 6 years, 8 months minus 2 years, 10 months. Now, if I have 8 months, can you take 10 months from me? And the answer is no. So when your top number, your minuend is smaller, but overall is a larger number, what do? You borrow. Absolutely right. So we're going to take one of our years. So our 6 is going to become a 5. Absolutely right. Now ask yourself, how many months are in a year? So this is not going to be in a unit of 10 like normal subtraction. This is, we're converting now. So how many months are in a year? Going once, going twice. Wake up, everybody. All right, Dawson, how many months in a year? 12 months in a year. Absolutely right. So because there are 12 months in a year, we're going to add the 12 to the 8 months we already have, which will turn our 8 months into a 20 months. So remember with your conversions, because you're going to see a little bit of that going on with your subtraction, go back to your conversions, make sure you're converting carefully. I will be looking for that. So again, now we say 0 minus 0 equals 0. 2 minus 1 equals 1. We bring down our unit of measurement, and then we come over here. 5 minus 2 equals 3. And we bring down our unit of measurement. So we have 3 years and 10 months. So really, when you're doing this, converting with the measurement, it's adding and subtracting. It's borrowing and carrying. You guys know how to do this. The only thing that you really need to take your time with is making sure, like when you have to borrow, you need to stop and think and remember what your conversion is, so you don't make any silly mistakes. I will be checking those very carefully, so make sure you take your time with those. I assigned all problems with this. There's only 20. That's no big flip. You guys will get that done and it'll look great. All right, keep up the great work and see if we have another location. Kitchen Math, signing out.